Another day in another practice in the books, under the belt for the New England Patriots. We're going to talk about everything you need to know. The defense really having a day out here today. The interior of the defensive line stuffing a bunch. We're going to talk about everything. The news, the notes, the highlights, the observations from today's practice. But man, we are just a few days away from their first preseason football game. I will be live streaming it on my Twitch. If you want to follow, link will be in the description. I cannot wait. Come watch it with me. But before we jump into today's training camp practice, do me a favor and go follow all of the Patriots media members on X. Patriots, CLNS, T. Kyles 39, Mike, Kadalik. All these guys do such an amazing job covering practice, giving you highlights, giving you notes, giving you analysis. Sometimes it feels like I'm literally at practice because of them, so go give them a follow because without them, these videos are not possible to make, and I guarantee you, you will not regret it if you do follow them. With that being said, let's kind of dive into the video and talk a little bit about today's practice. Now, today's practice was a little bit interesting. As usual, got some 11-on-11s, 7-on-7s, 1-on-1s. Got to see Drake Maye, Joe Milton, and Jacoby Brissett, as well as Bailey Zappi as well. Now, it felt like today Drake Maye had a little bit of confidence. He was throwing the ball down the field a ton, which usually for a rookie quarterback, especially what we've seen from Drake Maye thus far, was kind of dinking and dunking and, slowly, methodically getting down the field, whether it be a 5-yard pass, 10-yard, 15-yard pass, right? But today, he was taking some shots down the field. And although they weren't really connected, I believe there was one ball that was beautifully thrown deep down the field. Cage Osborne just couldn't haul it. And just off his hands, couldn't get it, right? That has to be a ball you catch. But again, we like to see Drake Maye's confidence go up a little bit, right? Starting to feel more comfortable, getting acclimated, building chemistry, understanding where and when a defense is going to be, how to manipulate a defense, how to kind of, manipulate them into going one way and then you throw it the other way, right? So I feel like Drake Maye is gaining some confidence here and there, so that alone should be some good news. Now, we did see Caden Wallace getting reps at both left and right tackle. Obviously, the depth at those positions aren't great right now for the New England Patriots. Have some guys missing with injuries and whatnot. So Caden Wallace has already showcased, his ability to, kind of play both sides, which is good. You need someone that can do that, add some versatility at the end of the day. Now, we also had another deep shot from Drake Maye, this time to Javon Baker with Christian Gonzalez in good coverage, although, again, didn't go down. It was another opportunity for Drake Maye, just a little bit of an overthrow, good coverage by Christian Gonzalez too as well. Christian Ellis was getting some first-team reps with the New England Patriots defense. He's a guy that's interesting. Obviously, you have Jawan Bentley, Jelani Tavai, Raekwon McMillan, but with Sion Takitaki on the PUP list, Christian Ellis is going to be able to potentially earn himself a big-time spot on this football team. Bailey Zappi had a really good throw, probably had one of the best throws of practice, if I'm being honest, to Juju Smith-Schuster on a crosser route. Isaiah Bolden and Jabril Peppers were in coverage. Just really, really good coverage, or a really good throw, I want to say. Jacob Warren, a tight end, made a really good touchdown as well in 11s. And again, Bailey Zappi was the quarterback on that one as well. Another guy who stood out today, at least during 11s, was Tyquan Thorne. Missed the other practice or last practice because of an injury. Came in today, had a couple of reps here and there. Got this touchdown grab. Again, it was against Christian Gonzalez. I know a lot of people want to give up on Tyquan Thorne, but I'm telling you, don't do it just yet, man. Let's see 2 preseason games. Let's see what he can do during those, and we'll see if he can really make a name for himself. But in practice so far, he's been one of the most consistent. The only thing is the injuries, man, because during the next team portions, he was on the side field doing some individual work. So again, looks like the injury could have flared up during practice today. The offensive line during the majority of team drills, Vidarian Lowe, City So, David Andrews, Mike OneonOne, Calvin Anderson as well at right tackle. Now, during 11-on-11, Jacoby Brissett was 10 of 13, did have an interception. Now, before we get into Drake Maye, Joe Milton, and Bailey Zappi, I need you guys to do me a favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And get this, we're going to be covering every single training camp practice. 2, we're going to be covering every single preseason football game. And like I said before, link in the description, go follow my Twitch. We're going to be live streaming the games, breaking down the film in live time, and making sure you guys are kept up to date with everything. Okay, so go follow my Twitch. It is free over there. Come watch the games with me. And then 3, we're going to be breaking down some all 22 coaches film of the games. Okay, so on this channel, make sure you guys join offense, defense, Drake Maye film, whatever it may be, we got you guys covered. With that being said, let's dive back into the video. So Drake Maye was 5 of 11 today with an interception. Joe Milton was 4 of 7, and Bailey Zappi was 2 of 3. Now, the defense really came out to play today. They've been good for a long time, and they're going to continue to be good. They gave up very little to anything on the ground. The top QBs were Jacoby Brissett and obviously Drake Maye, but they were getting pressured on almost every single snap. Also, Joe Milton and Bailey Zappi probably were the best quarterbacks. Again, but you have to take into consideration who they're going up against: the 3s, the 4s, the 2s, right? They're not going up against the starters for the majority of practice. So take that into account. I think the starting defense is really good. And you got to really understand that when you break down what quarterbacks play good, right? Shawn Wade made a really good diving breakup on a Jacoby Brissett throw to Juju. Shawn Wade has been having a really good camp so far. Now, I don't expect him to be a starter. I believe your starters will be Jonathan Jones, Gonzo, and Marcus Jones. But behind those guys, you have Alex Austin, you have Shawn Wade, and then it's kind of a toss-up. Isaiah Bolden, maybe Marco Wilson, maybe Azizi Hearn, Marcellus Dial. I don't really know. I think there's going to be a lot of competition, and Shawn Wade has been one of the best so far. Let's see. What else do we have? Juwan Bentley batted down Jacoby Brissett's first pass attempt of in a period, a team period. Alex Austin and Del Pettis were some of the best defenders during the scrimmage portion. Bailey Zappi had some of the best throws today. Keyshawn Butte had a blazer thrown to him by Joe Milton and did actually bring it in, so that was a big time takeaway. AJ Thomas intercepted a Drake Maye throw that was really well covered, and honestly probably would have been a sack as well by Sam Roberts. We saw KJ Osborne beat Alex Austin in one-on-ones. Gonzo beat Juju Smith in a one-on-one. Jalen Polk beat Azizi Hearn. Javon Baker over Marco Wilson. Brandon Schooler over Austin Hooper. Javon Baker over Isaiah Bolden. So those are some of the one-on-ones today. Probably KJ Osborne was the best. Jalen Polk and Javon Baker up there as well for DBs. Gonzo, Jonathan Jones were some good ones. Overall, today was a really good practice. We had some more one-on-ones during pass rush. Michael Wenu is a beast. That's something we could tell. City So did a really good job today. And then Keon White. Keon White is someone that is really looking to take a major jump up this season. And I think he'll be a day one starter and probably a really good player for the Patriots this season. Guys, do me a favor, join the family, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. More of these videos will be coming out very soon, so don't you worry. But yeah, with that being said, we'll be live for the Patriots game in a couple of days from now. Hit the like button, join the family, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you guys then. Peace.